Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Y'all know how we do it on Mondays. Y'all know how we do it on Mondays. Monday is usually the day when I do the most videos. So it ain't gonna be no different this Monday. But what I want to talk about is, man, why it seem like I'm too close? Like, hold on. Sun in my face. What I want to talk about today is the two main reasons why I believe life in the U.S. is crazy, it's chaotic. That's why people moving out of the U.S., so on and so forth. And I think it's two main reasons. And the next video, we're going to break down one of the reasons, and I might do both reasons, but I'm gonna sum it up in this video. So the two main reasons why we seeing all the murder, all the robbery, all the stealing, we seeing all the divorce, we seeing all this negativity, people not getting rich in the richest country in the world. It's two main reasons. And those two reasons are lack of maturity and lack of morality. Now, however you choose to lead your life, can't nobody on YouTube, can't nobody on any of these social medias tell me I'm wrong. Because if you, let's say you choose an immoral path in your life and then millions of others do the same, what do you think is gonna happen? It's going to lead to more death. Why? Because the death is one of the trinity, the triune things that the devil comes to cause. Whether it's death by sickness, death by the gun, death by murder, whatever. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. To steal your life. To cause death. That's why the word kill is in there, and to destroy property. What do people do the first time? Every time something goes wrong in a lot of these cities, they want to attack the businesses, and more than likely, the business owner didn't have nothing to do with what was going on that made them want to protest and destroy their business. That be the devil behind that. There's other ways to protest, and there's other ways to get your point across than to attack a business owner's business that didn't have nothing to do with the thing that happened. I can't see. Wait a minute, hold on. I can't even see myself. I need to pull over. I like to be able to see myself. My phone must be low. There it is. So, immaturity and lack of morality are the two main reasons for all of this, what we see. Because immaturity, girls having babies too early, guys having babies too early. What happens? Their children rise up and they like the children of the corn now, and the parents can't, the fathers, some of them are in jail, prison. The mothers, they gotta work all day, so the kids is raising themselves, and nobody taught them morals. Nobody showed them what to do to mature. So what do they go out here and do? Steal cars, rob people, break in houses. They're being taught by the social media influences and by the movies they watch that when you need something, you gotta take it. You gotta take it from other people. You gotta go out there and just steal it. That's what they being taught. But yet these people claim to be elite. These people claim to be so smart. But yet they put out stuff that makes matters worse. How is that elite? Like, ain't nothing elite about you if you corrupting people. And ain't nothing elite about you if you corrupt. Is the Most High corrupt? So those are the two main reasons for all this negativity that we see and all this negativity that we hear about on the news, so on and so forth. Even a lot of people, even during sex, which is supposed to be pleasure, believe in choking each other, whipping each other, pulling hair. Just even sex is a fight with most of these people because they immature and they lack morals. Like, now, sex ain't about morals, don't get me wrong, but when you ain't got morals, it's like the saying says, you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And when you don't lack morals, you fall for everything. Or when you lack morals, you fall for everything. That's why you got a bunch of people even trying to look alike. It's immaturity. Same cars, same hairstyles, same facial hairstyles. It's immaturity. A mature person will blaze their own trail, and they won't be out here trying to look like everybody else. Well, it's popular to look this way. So? And then you hear people laughing. This is what they do. Immaturity. When you look different, when you wear your hair different, when you dress different, every now and then you'll hear somebody laugh. And you'll be thinking like, man, what the hell are you laughing at? You like a little kid, man. You know how you gotta smack little kids sometimes just to get your point across? You do. Like, I know a lot of people don't believe in the rod, but the rod is why a lot of us, and it's how a lot of us learned what we needed to learn back in the past. That's why one of the reasons why the 80s was better, because we have morals, some of which came from getting that switch or that belt. Now, you whoop your kid now, the police gonna come to your house with their hands in their shirt. You know how they be doing? I believe that's just to keep your hands up to guard. They be like this. Just from your kid sass back, or your kid keep doing the same stuff, and you spank your kid. Now your kid could go to school. Man, let me tell you something. When I was little, people used to come to school with whips on them all the time. And nobody didn't think nothing of it. Sometimes we made a joke. Like, he got his A whooped. He got a whooping last night. They'd be like, man, be quiet. Elementary school was fun. We're going to get into that, though. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be an aspect of what I'm talking about today on these videos. But those two reasons, like immaturity will cause you to take somebody's life or beat somebody up because your girl was a 304 and wanted to mess with more than one dude. And this was crazy about a lot of these women. While we're talking about this, immorality is why women won't submit to men. Because it's moral to submit to your husband in a marriage. That's traditional morals. But these people are immoral. They non-moral. They don't really like morals. They don't really practice morals. So this is why they come into marriage with all that entitlement, thinking they supposed to be bossing a man around just because they got that little diamond, the flesh diamond. So they think they supposed to be bossing men around. But think about it like this. Let's say everybody matured and say everybody was trying to live a highly moral life. Would we see the crime and chaos that we see? No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. But you got people that saying, man, that ain't the answer. Okay, what is? If you saying that the things that's in the Bible, if people live more consistently by those things, you trying to tell me that the world wouldn't be a better place? Just stop it. This is why I say these people not elite, man. Because if they were, they would understand and they would agree with me. The people who are more intelligent, the people who are more fair and balanced, they know I'm right. If people in the U.S. have more morals, right? Okay, let me ask you something. Which decade had more crime? The 50s or 2023? Which decade had more crime? The 60s or 2023? Which decade had more crime? This when crime started to rise too. The 70s or 2023? I ain't even got to keep going. I know I'm right. You know I'm right. It was more crime. And it has been more crime in the 2000 era than it was any other eras. I say area. Combined. I guarantee you if we did like a study, like a deep dive, you can compare the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s to 2000 through 2023. And I guarantee you it's been more crime, more murder, more divorce, more incarceration between 2000 and 2023 than it was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s combined. In these 23 years. I ain't even know about no Illuminati when I was little. Well, I ain't know about none of that stuff. I'm pretty sure we would have knew if they was more aggressive like they are now. If they were aggressive like they are now, like the stuff that go on in the world, we would have knew about them back then. They was doing stuff back then. Certain things they was making you inject. That was them. And you end up catching that thing that you injected. But that's all I gotta really say about that, because we're gonna cover some things related to what I talked about in this video next. So stay tuned. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.